everybody, this is Boogaz Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Vintage Wave Wolverine figure. So before we take a look at Wolverine, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with his mask down around his neck. You just have to pop the head off to get this over the peg there, and it sets like that, and it looks pretty good. This is just a remold from the unmasked Wolverine figure from the Jubilee wave. And he comes with an alternate unmasked head. It is a little difficult to get on, so there. You'll hear like a little poof of air once you finally get it on, because it is on there pretty tight. So, before we take a look at the main head sculpt, we'll go ahead and take a look at this head sculpt. So, I really like this Wolverine head sculpt. I can't tell if it's the same one from that Astonishing Wolverine, the unmasked version, or not, because I don't actually have the figure. And I haven't really seen too many photos of it either. It's kind of a hard to find figure. But, I really like the head sculpt of this. It looks really nice. He has 5 o'clock shadow, too. And another detail that I really loved that definitely made it feel like Hasbro went above and beyond was his hair is actually blue and has black wash over it. Or no, maybe it's black and has blue wash over it. Yeah, it's black and has blue wash over it. This just kind of went a little overboard with the blue wash right there. But I really like that detail because that's how in the when Jim Lee would draw Wolverine, they would always color his hair bluish, like it had a blue hue to it, in the classic 90s X-Men series. So yeah, I really love this head sculpt. It's very nice. So now I'll go ahead and take a look at the other head sculpt here. Let me just put this back on. And there. That pops on just a little bit easier. And if you were wondering if that head sculpt would fit on Old Man Logan's, no, it won't. The peg is too big. It just sets on it like that. You could Dremel it out and you could make it fit, but you know, I'm not going to do that since this is the only Old Man Logan and retro Wolverine figure that I have. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the normal head sculpt. So this is the same as the previous Juggernaut Wave Wolverine head sculpt. The whole body's the same too, it's just repainted more accurate colors. And the cowl right here, the points on his mask are straight out. And these were a little bent. Like this one was bent in, this one was pointing straight out. And like I said, the colors are way more accurate on this version than the Juggernaut Wave one. This is way too dark brown, and the yellowish orange color. I think it's supposed to be orange, but on camera it's kind of showing up yellow. But this was actually pretty accurate. I mean, it's not that far off, but the brown was definitely off. And the skin tone's a little lighter on this Wolverine. This one, the skin tone on this one's a little dark. So there are differences, but I do like this one better because the brown is definitely more accurate. And he has hair painted on his arms, because we all know Wolverine is a hairy character. And the belt buckle is the same. It's painted on with that gold collar. And the claws, they look pretty good. Let's compare them here. They're about the same. I wish that they'd be straightened out a little bit. All of the Wolverine figures, the claws are separate, so the claws kind of usually end up being like overlapping each other or something like that. I actually had to use hot water, boiling water on this figure to straighten his claws out. So yeah, and there are his boots. They have a little bit of sculpting detail to them. The wrinkles right there. But that's about all for this figure. But like I said, the colors are very accurate on this one. And the previous one, the brown, was way too dark. So now let's go over the articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head that can look back all the way. It can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. He has butterfly joints. He has swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow, although it really can't move in that far because of his bicep right there. He has swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. That's the same problem I had with the previous Wolverine figures. The right hand would fall off if you'd go to move it, like if you move it side to side. Yep, that's what it'll do. He's got an ab crunch that can move back just a little bit and can crunch forward all the way. He's got swivel at the waist that is hindered by this huge belt here. He's got ball-jointed hips that can move out that far. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back just a little bit. He's got swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knee, swivel at the boot, swivel at the ankle, and an ankle rocker. So, the articulation is the same. Basically, the sculpt is even the same. But it does have paint difference, and it comes with a couple new accessories, being the unmasked head. So let's go ahead and put that on him for the rest of this review. I just really like this head sculpt. Like I said, I'm not sure if it is the same. If you know, leave a comment down below and just tell me if this is the same head sculpt as the unmasked Astonishing Wolverine head sculpt. So now let's do some size comparisons. There. So here he is next to the previous Wolverine figure, the Juggernaut Wave one. And coming soon is the, I actually know of a few people that already have it the Legendary Riders Wolverine figure. He comes with a motorcycle, and pretty sure it reuses that head sculpt. But it's going to be coming out soon. Already out in a few places. And I think they use the same body as Old Man Logan. And the head is different. Like, I think the hole there that the peg goes into is different. Because it's this head on this body. So there they are next to each other. And size-wise, they're pretty much the same. Old Man Logan is a little taller, which is a little odd since they're the same person. They should be the same height. But that's something that the Toy Biz Legends never really got right, was Wolverine's size. I'm trying to get him to stand up here. Because here is the unmasked Wolverine. I have the normal version, but I just wanted to show this one here. This is way too tall for Wolverine. Like, he's way too tall. And he's muscular, but I don't know, the proportions are kind of off too. But he was always too tall on the old Toy Biz Legends, which don't get me wrong. This is a fantastic figure. It's just he's a little too tall. Because Wolverine is a very short character in the comics. And then here he is next to Punisher. And I actually have the shotgun from the Alien Covenant, I think that's what it was, Alien Covenant, pack from Toys R Us. I got this the other day, since Toys R Us is going out of business, and it has a lot of great accessories. And as soon as I saw the shotgun, I wanted to give it to Punisher. So, if you get that, that has a lot of ACBA options with it. There he is next to Black Widow. And she should definitely be taller than Wolverine. So that's pretty accurate. And then finally, here he is next to the Vintage Wave Captain America. And again, he should be this short. Captain America should be this tall. So the height is very accurate on this Wolverine. So overall, I would highly recommend this figure. And to me, this is just way better than the Juggernaut Wave Wolverine figure. Because this actually has hair painted on the arms. Plus it comes with the mask that's down on his back right there. And the alternate unmasked head, which makes it way more worth it to me. And the colors are more accurate. So I would highly recommend this figure. So if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.